Rafael Zabaleta was born on November 6, 1907, in Quesada, a small village in the province of Jaén, Andalusia, Spain. This rural setting deeply influenced Zabaleta's artistic vision, grounding his work in the landscapes, people, and traditions of Andalusia. Zabaleta was born into a well-to-do family, which afforded him opportunities that were uncommon for many in rural Spain at the time. His father, a doctor, was a cultured man who nurtured his son's early interest in art. Zabaleta's artistic inclinations were evident from a young age. He attended school in Ubeda, where he developed a keen interest in drawing and painting. His passion led him to pursue formal art education in Madrid, enrolling at the prestigious Real Academia de Bellas Artes de San Fernando in 1925. This institution was a crucible for Spanish art, and it exposed Zabaleta to a wide range of artistic influences, from traditional Spanish masters to contemporary European trends. While studying in Madrid, Zabaleta became acquainted with various artists and intellectuals who would influence his work. The 1920s and 1930s were a period of great artistic ferment in Spain, with the country's art scene being shaped by the tension between tradition and modernity. Zabaleta's early work reflects this tension, showing an engagement with both the Spanish pictorial tradition and the avant-garde movements that were sweeping Europe at the time. Zabaleta traveled to Paris in the 1930s, where he was exposed to the works of Pablo Picasso, Georges Braque, and the Cubists. This experience was transformative, leading him to experiment with form, color, and composition in ways that would define his mature style. The influence of Cubism is particularly evident in Zabaleta's use of geometric forms and fragmented perspectives, though he always maintained a connection to figurative representation. The outbreak of the Spanish Civil War in 1936 marked a turning point in Zabaleta's life and career. Like many Spanish artists of his generation, the war had a profound impact on his work. Zabaleta was initially mobilized to serve in the Republican Army, but was later demobilized due to health reasons. The war's devastation and the political repression that followed profoundly affected Zabaleta's outlook, deepening his engagement with social and political themes in his art. During the war, Zabaleta continued to paint, though the subject matter of his work became darker and more introspective. His paintings from this period reflect the trauma and dislocation experienced by the Spanish people, often depicting scenes of rural poverty and hardship. Despite the harsh realities of the time, Zabaleta's work retained a strong sense of humanity and empathy, capturing the dignity and resilience of his subjects. After the Civil War, Zabaleta returned to Quesada, where he established his studio. The isolation of rural life allowed him to develop his artistic vision without the distractions of urban life. This period marked the beginning of Zabaleta's mature style, characterized by a synthesis of Cubist geometry, vibrant color, and a deep connection to the Andalusian landscape and people. Zabaleta's paintings from the 1940s and 1950s are among his most celebrated works. His depictions of rural life are marked by a distinctive use of color and form, creating a sense of harmony between the human figure and the landscape. Zabaleta's figures are often monumental, with exaggerated proportions that emphasize their connection to the earth and their environment. His use of bright, saturated colors adds a sense of vibrancy and vitality to his work, reflecting the intensity of the Andalusian light and landscape. One of the defining characteristics of Zabaleta's mature work is his portrayal of the people of Quesada. He depicted them with a deep sense of respect and empathy, capturing the strength and resilience of the rural population. His paintings often feature scenes of agricultural labor, traditional festivals, and everyday life, all rendered with a keen eye for detail and a profound understanding of his subjects. Despite working in relative isolation, Zabaleta's work gained significant recognition in Spain and abroad. In the 1950s, he began to exhibit his work in major Spanish cities, including Madrid and Barcelona, where it was met with critical acclaim. His work was also shown in international exhibitions, including the Venice Biennale, where it was praised for its originality and emotional depth. Zabaleta's contributions to Spanish art were recognized by his peers, and he received numerous awards and honors throughout his career. However, His work remained relatively unknown outside of Spain during his lifetime, largely due to the country's political isolation during the Franco regime. It was only in the years following his death that Zabaleta's work began to receive the international recognition it deserved. Rafael Zabaleta passed away unexpectedly on June 24, 1960, at the age of 52. His death was a great loss to the Spanish art world, but his legacy has endured. In 1963, the town of Quesada established the Museo Zabaleta, dedicated to preserving and promoting his work. The museum houses a significant collection of Zabaleta's paintings, drawings, and personal belongings, offering visitors a comprehensive view of his life and career. Rafael Zabaleta's work is a testament to the power of art to capture the essence of a people and a place. His deep connection to the Andalusian landscape and its inhabitants gives his work a timeless quality, rooted in the specific yet universal in its themes. Zabaleta's use of color, form, and composition has influenced subsequent generations of Spanish artists, particularly those engaged with themes of rural life and social realism. Zabaleta's paintings continue to resonate with audiences today, both in Spain and internationally. His work has been the subject of numerous retrospectives, and his influence can be seen in the work of contemporary artists who share his commitment to depicting the human condition with honesty and empathy. In recent years, there has been a renewed interest in Zabaleta's work, with scholars and curators re-examining his contributions to 20th century Spanish art. His ability to fuse modernist techniques with traditional subject matter has been recognized as a significant achievement, placing him among the most important Spanish painters of his generation. Rafael Zabaleta's life and work are a testament to the enduring power of art to reflect the human experience. Through his paintings, he captured the spirit of Andalusia and its people, creating a body of work that is both deeply personal and universally resonant. Zabaleta's legacy continues to inspire, reminding us of the importance of staying true to one's roots while engaging with the broader currents of artistic innovation. His work remains a vital part of Spain's artistic heritage, celebrated for its emotional depth, technical mastery, and profound humanity.